Okay, we are going to practice rotating 90 degrees clockwise about the origin. So before we do any work, we need to kind of break apart these directions and figure out what do they mean. So first we have to remember rotate. Rotate means turn or spin. We're going to be turning it or spinning it in a circle. 90 degrees tells us how far around the circle to go. So 90 degrees means we're going to move from one quadrant to the other. So either we're moving to this quadrant or we're starting here and moving to this quadrant. And then clockwise tells us of these two quadrants which one to end up at. So clockwise means we're going to go towards the right, kind of like a clock. If you can imagine the hands of a clock, when they tick to the right. So we're going to be taking this shape and rotating it 90 degrees clockwise. So it's going to end up somewhere over here in quadrant 4. And the last part is about the origin. That just means we're going to go around the origin. We're going to create a circle around the origin, around 0, 0. So I'm going to create my point right here, the origin. And then I'm going to be able to rotate 90 degrees clockwise. Now, my favorite way to do rotations is either on a whiteboard or on patty paper. So I recommend you either grab a whiteboard and you draw this shape on that whiteboard, or you could take some patty paper and trace this shape on that patty paper. Then if you have patty paper, you're holding your pencil down on the origin and you're going to turn your patty paper once to the right. Or if you have a whiteboard, you're just going to turn your whiteboard once to the right, and that's going to end up right here. And these will be our new points. So each of these would be considered A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime, and F prime. And your directions were just to find where these points end up. And if you had a whiteboard or patty paper, then that probably wasn't too challenging. A, B, C, D, E prime, and F prime. And I'm just labeling this so that I can put my shape back. You can see where it started. It started back over here. And I just want to show you that these two shapes are congruent. That means it's the same shape, just in a different location. There you go. That is your rotation. 90 degrees clockwise. And I should point out that if it said 90 degrees counterclockwise, we would go to the left and it would end up somewhere over here.